at the moon under bright city lights, strutting down the runway in the dark of night. Eyes like sapphires glowing fierce and bright, low but cheeks that name style's her birthright. Tail swings with grace in the camera's flash, fur all sleek polished, no need for a stash. Couture in the wild, she makes a sharp splash, posing like a queen who's always got the cash. In the spotlight, she stands tall and proud, fierce and wild of her style, she's not allowed. A wolf in glam clothes, she draws in the crowd, low but she howls, her presence is loud. Matte heels clicking on the runway stage, her style's untamed, free from any cage. Warrior of fashion turning every page, in the eyes of the world she's the latest rage. Silhouettes dance in the silver moonlight, every pose tells a story, every stance a fight against the norm with the rebel's might. Low but she owns the fashion night. In the spotlight she stands tall and proud, fierce and wild in her style, she's not allowed. A wolf in glam clothes, she draws in the crowd, low but she howls, her presence is loud. In the spotlight she stands tall and proud, fierce and wild of her style, she's not allowed. A wolf in glam clothes, she draws in the crowd, low but she howls, her presence is loud. Under moonlight she's a queen, silver fur, a glossy sheen, eyes like daggers piercing cold, snapshot moment fierce and bold. Nighttime forest runway set, tread the shadows, won't forget echoes of her silent stride, in the flash she will not hide. Love's gaze will cut through dark, wears her wildness like a mark. Strike a pose with savage grace, feral beauty in her place. Mist surrounds and she ignites, breathing stars and midnight lights, glistening with untamed flare. Hunter's heart, she doesn't care. Every glance a story told, in her stance a spirit bold. Strut with power never fold, empress in the frost and cold. Love's gaze will cut through dark, wears her wildness like a mark. Strike a pose with savage grace, feral beauty in her place. Every glance a story told, in her stance a spirit bold. Strut with power never fold, empress in the frost and cold. Love's gaze will cut through dark, wears her wildness like a mark. Strike a pose with savage grace, feral beauty in her place. Every glance a story told, in her stance a spirit bold. Struck with power never fold, empress in the frost and cold. Love's gaze will cut through dark, wears her wildness like a mark. Strike a pose with savage grace, feral beauty in her place. shines on her fur so sleek. Her eyes are fierce, her stance unique. A shadow moves with silent grace, a wolf with beauty none can trace. She's fierce, she's wild, a midnight queen in the forest where the stars convene. Pose for cameras in the night, she owns the world without a fight. Luna Queen, in the light she stands, on her throne in the wooded lands. Beauty wild, untamed and free, a portrait of pure majesty. Her howl a call to the wild unknown, with every glance her spirit shone. A model fierce yet full of fire, moonlit dreams her one desire. Fashion's muse with those sharp eyes, in her presence glamour lies. Her pose so strong, her aura true, royal wolf in every view. Luna Queen, in the light she stands, on her throne in the wooded lands. Beauty wild, untamed and free, a portrait of pure majesty. She stands on her throne in the wooded lands. Beauty wild, untamed and free, a portrait of pure majesty. Luna Queen, in the light she stands, on her throne in the wooded lands. Beauty wild, untamed and free, a portrait of pure majesty. In the spotlight she stands wild and bold, her fur shining silver, her eyes icy cold. Striking a pose so fierce, so grand, a queen of the forest ruling her land. With a snarl and a wink she captures the scene, a female wolf dazzling like a magazine. Claws clicking on a runway, leaves in her stride, fashion forward in the moon soft glide. Howling in vogue under the lunar glow, strutting her style on a forest show. A fierce beauty in the midnight light, her fashion portrait pure delight. Ears pointed high, she never hides her wild grace, there's nowhere to confide. Designer of dusk, draped in stars, breaking the mold without any bars. No change, just freedom on this catwalk stage. Her untamed spirit, the latest rage. Eyes sharp as diamonds, she knows her worth. A predator style reigns on earth. Howling in vogue under the lunar glow, strutting her style on a forest show. A fierce beauty in the midnight light, her fashion portrait pure delight. Strutting her style on a forest show, a fierce beauty in the midnight light, her fashion portrait pure delight. In the forest deep she strikes a pose, wearing fur so sleek it glows. Eyes like diamonds capturing light, she's the queen of this endless night. With a flick of her tail and a glance so bold, breaking the mold of stories told. She's more than a howl or a midnight prowl. She's the alpha with a stylish growl. Oh, 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 the fashionista wolf in her prime. Oh, 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 defying nature, looking so sublime. Strutted out under moonlit skies, her wild heart stealing all our eyes. In her forest runway, she walks the line, dressed in shadows, looking so divine. No designer could dream her flair. She makes the wilderness her lair. Every step a symphony of grace. You can't tame her or resist her face. Nature's model with a fashion bite. In the spotlight, she owns the night. Oh, 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 the fashionista wolf in her prime. Oh, 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 defying nature, looking so sublime. Strutted out under moonlit skies, her wild heart stealing all our eyes. With a flick of her tail and a glance so bold, breaking the mold of stories told. She's more than a howl or a midnight prowl. She's the alpha with a stylish growl. Oh, 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 the fashionista wolf in her prime. Oh, 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 defying nature, looking so sublime. Strutted out under moonlit skies, her wild heart stealing all our eyes. She's got eyes like moonlit shadows glowing, strutting through the forest, no one's knowing. On the runway, trees are swaying, showing that midnight queen's got all her beauty flowing. Her fur's a glistening silken masterpiece. In the forest of trends, she brings the peace. Every step she takes, a motion so grand. She owns the catwalk of this wild land. Her fur's a glistening silken masterpiece. In the forest of trends, she brings the peace. Every step she takes, a motion so grand. She owns the catwalk of this wild land. La Loba chick, she's fashion's prime delight. Under the stars, she's shining oh so bright. With each flick of her tail, she sets the tone. In the kingdom of style, she's got the throne. She strikes a pose that steals away the night. With her fierce grace, she blinds you at first sight. Through the lenses, she's a dream in motion, mystery wrapped in an untamed ocean. Whispers of her elegance stretch far and wide. Her secrets lie behind those eyes full of pride. In the silence of the woodland she reigns, true beauty pulsating through her veins.